Well, hello there. Tonight is Arena Bowl 30. That's right. Today is Saturday, August 26th. I'm your host, Target Toad 9999. Today is Arena Bowl number 30. Let's get this thing going. Well, before you get to the Arena Bowl, obviously, we gotta go over the playoffs. First playoff game was between the Philadelphia Soul and the Baltimore Brigade. Oh dear. Okay. Anyways, that's the first playoff game. In that game was played at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And during the middle, and the game was a very back and forth game. A lot closer than I thought it would have been. It was Philadelphia score, then Baltimore score, and back and forth the entire way. And although Baltimore never actually led the game, they were within 7 pretty much the entire game until I would say the final minutes or so. The final minutes of the game, when on third down, Arena League Josh McCown, aka Shane Boyd, got the ball, ran, and attempted to run. And on third down, we had an open way to run to the end zone. On 3rd and 6 from the goal line, with open path, he decided to throw the ball to a receiver who was covered. The pass was incomplete. He got sacked on 4th down. Philly ran out the clock and won the game. Philly got a touchdown before running out the clock, and they won the game. Roll 69-54 to move on and host the Arena Bowl. And the other game, as you saw if you watched my playlist, the Tampa Bay Storm were playing the Cleveland Gladiators. Let me get this going. The other game, the Tampa Bay Storm were playing the Cleveland Gladiators. Woo! I went to that game. I was so excited. I was best seat in the house. Geno Smith, the linebacker, didn't play a bad game. He played a pretty good game, but Tampa Bay was able to roar out quick, scoring 14 points before Cleveland knew it hit him. Now, Cleveland was able to rebound, taking a 32-31 lead at the end of the first half, but Tampa Bay was able to triumph from there on. Simply triumphed, outsped, outpowered, and outscored the Gladiators dominatingly so in the second half to win the game 73-59 as the 73 points Tampa Bay Storm scored were the most points anyone has scored this season. And as you can see here, the final score. And now before I go on to Arena Bowl 30, here's a quick question I want to ask you. Now I will answer some Tuesday's final season thoughts, recap, and speculation 2018 that I'll explain more on the Tuesday video. So here's the question. Which Arena Bowl player, which Arena Bowl Hall of Famer has a son? Which NFL All-Star wide receiver has a father that is an Arena Bowl Hall of Fame wide receiver? Your choices are A, AJ Green, B, Julio Jones, C, Antonio Brown, or D, Odell Beckham Jr. Again, A, AJ Green, B, Julio Jones, C, Antonio Brown, or D, Odell Beckham Jr. Okay, with that little question out of the way, it's time for the Arena Bowl preview. Now then, over the course of 3 games, these were the final scores. Over the course of the 3 games, a 56-52 win by the Soul back in Week 2, a 62-52 victory. A 62-41 victory by the Soul in Week 11, and in the final week of the season, Week 18, a 41-28 victory again by the Soul, leading to 0-3 for the Storm with only 121 points and 159 points for the Soul, a 3-0 record on the season. This will also be the 3rd game within the Wells Fargo Center for the Philadelphia Soul. Now, as I'm sure you know, I'm going to get my backwards cap on, because, we'll fall down. Now, as I'm sure you do know, Philadelphia is hosting the game. And, incredibly enough, there's going to be a TV broadcast for this game. There's a nice television. That's something you don't usually see for arena football these days. Actual television. I'm not talking about some Division 5 cable. I'm talking about ABC is televising the game. However, there's one tiny little problem with that. It's only the Philadelphia ABC. Not Tampa Bay's ABC, not Cleveland's ABC, not Spokane's ABC, just Philadelphia's ABC. So hey, if you live in Philadelphia, tune in at 7 p.m. tonight, August 26th, tonight, on ABC 6 and 8 in Philadelphia. Nowhere else. Well, okay, actually, yeah, or Twitter and AFL Now. By the way, the AFL Now to have a temporary free thing. It's just for the game to try it out. Again, more the merrier. You can watch the game, the better. As Tampa Bay will travel to Philadelphia to take on the Soul. And no, I do not have a mini helmet of the current storm. So, let's go over my prediction. Now, a normal man, a normal person, would say Philadelphia should win this game and should win it easily. However, I am not a normal person. I got Tampa Bay Storm going all the way, 3 times the charm of the Wells Fargo Center. We are not getting swept 4 times. This is not last year's team. This is this year's team. Ron James is the coach of the year. Joe Hill is the receiver of the year. And halftime, unlike in the NFL, they have some pop star do some song or whatever. In the Arena League, they announce what teams are going to exist next year. Yes, the Arena Bowl halftime actually announces what teams are going to exist next year. The current rumor is Newark, New Jersey, and Albany, as I will get to. And Albany does relate to the question. That's your hint. Albany is your hint. Albany, New York. That's your hint for the NFL question, which is A, AJ Green. B, for the question of which current NFL superstar has a dad who was an Arena League superstar, that is A, AJ Green, B, Julio Jones, C, Antonio Brown, or D, Odell Beckham Jr. That's your question. Your hint is Albany. Is Albany, New York. And I will leave you with that. So, as always, I might as well play the rest of this song while I can. Hopefully it doesn't get copyright claimed. Again, by the way, this song is copyright ABC. It's used in 1999-2005. No copyright infringements intended. This simply be. I understand it's not public domain, but no, I'm not making any ad revenue off the video. Hopefully this isn't copyright claim. So with that, I'll see you next time. Soul Storm, Arena Bowl 30. Yes, XXX. See ya!